you are currently treating this beautiful woman. You realize that she has dark, deep skin, almost like the water at the bottom of the ocean, and you can sense almost a noise. She appears to be a water genasi. Shaved head, but is very, very ill in this moment, just from exhaustion. It's just like collapse, like sort of like nervous system collapse in body. And on a 16, her eyes flutter open, and they look like these deep sapphire blue eyes that without pupil or iris to them. And you see that she looks up and just goes,
Hey, there you are. Welcome back. Hi, I'm Rei'nia.
Rei'nia, I don't believe in an afterlife, so if these are the halls of paradise, I owe you an apology.
Nia laughs, and she says, not paradise yet, but if you knew me well, this is paradise compared to where I once was. How do you feel?
Absolutely awful. But better.
I'll take better. She lets, what can I call you?
Undetra.
Undetra. Pleasure to meet you, Undetra. And continues to bandage and try to warm her freshly conscious body.
Go ahead and give me an insight check as you do so.
Oh, good. 8.
8, cool. You see that she looks up and just goes, as you tend to her, there's like, most of what you're doing here is like treating a couple of like actual flesh injuries in her legs. Like you see that she did not come through that road. She walked through briars to get here. Her legs are torn apart. As you're treating those injuries and also just like basically taking some of that tea and helping her breathe, like so that because the smoke you can tell is really affecting her, but she's got to be near warmth in this room. Mm-hmm. So you're like letting her like have like a wet rag near the fire, bring it over so she can breathe like something humid that has like herbs in it. It's like a poultice that's coming through. She looks over and says, This is saving my life. Do you get that a lot? Is that special for you when you save someone's life?
Every time is special, but it feels funny to feel the special things feel common. But again, if you knew me well, yeah, it's kind of what I do.
It's a contradiction. If something is common, it can't be special. So you've contradicted yourself. You don't make any sense.
No, I don't. None of this makes sense. I think to make sense in a place like this, you would have to be a real particular kind of crazy. Not my kind.
Arrow enters this place with Luce behind him.
I don't think she sees me coming. I think that I see you at work in the middle of this conversation.
Yeah.
And come up behind you and you hear a familiar voice say,
So yeah, I mean, contradicting it's kind of my thing. I mean, one day it works, one day it doesn't, and she's just rambling, flustered. You said shaved head, dark skin?
Yes.
Flustered. He is flustered. He is absolutely flustered. She's just trying to like tend and be normal. But yeah, contradictions are actually a funny thing because, you know, when you're a healer, it's sort of common for you to be saving lives, but every life is so precious and so special. So, I mean, you, of course, I mean, you're... And so, yeah, it's sort of my thing.
You a little flustered?
Yes.
Got it. I'm a little flustered too. I just have a funny way of showing it.
I mean,
And
I think we're all a little flustered these days.
Whip pan, Arrow, you're okay. Gets up, scrambles, and then sees Luce, and oh my God.
the Strife Emperor as our leader. And she corrected me. She said, our ruler. And I said, well, what's the difference? And she said, a ruler goes on top. And he points to the stones. and the leader goes underneath. Gets under something. A town, a family, a cause. A person who leads finds a way to hold the weight that others cannot hold, to be sturdy and strong. I never knew what she really meant. It seemed so impossible to matter like that. But I do know one thing. She carried a hammer. You all hear a scream from elsewhere in the village. A terrible scream. As you turn, and having arrived, walking through the chaos of the encampment unseen in the fog and shrouded in darkness, armored in full black cast iron plate, removing a cloak, armed to the teeth, is a captain of the Strife Emperor's Guard, with 6 fully armored soldiers behind him, who calls out, "This gathering is at its end. All of you will kneel to the Strife Emperor's will, or you will be executed on the spot. Return at once to your lands and service to your emperor." You see the 6 soldiers, "Kum, kum, kum," slam their swords on their shield as several lie dead at their feet, cut down already. That's where we'll take our break.
Cute. Perfect.
Was so loud and exuberant and urgent because everyone knew it was too good to be true. And now the soldiers are back, and it's all about to be taken away again. That's what you would get on a 12. On a 22, these soldiers haven't eaten in 3 days.
Knowing that things are on a knife's edge and can go in either direction and people need something to believe in, Arrow is going to quietly walk up from the side, hopefully slightly back in an angle, plant a hand on one of the soldiers' shoulders, turn.
Hell yeah, roll initiative. I fucking love it.
Nice.
I fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
What do you add anything to that? That's awesome.
Oh, I add my constitution.
Or your dexterity.
Dexterity. No, that's it.
Okay, dirty 20 or nat 20. What do we got here, Matt?
18.
18 for Gar. And what do we have here? 18 for Crocus. These are some good initiative rolls. What do we got?
19.
19.
Yeah. Oh, we were so ready.
I fucking love it. Arrow, what do we got?
Oh, 10.
10. Okay, so the way we are going to do this is give me a stealth check, and I'll tell you the number you're trying to beat here as you get up. You're trying to beat, that's a 10. I think you're only trying to beat you're trying to beat a 10 on a stealth check.
16.
16. So you got the surprise round. You're just like doing the natural ranger thing, which is you don't sneak like this. You just move as soft as you can.
Foot.
Pat foot. I'm gonna bring the map out.
Never done a thing that had a map
Me neither.
here.
I'm
Like, this is the first time I get to have a map.
excited.
So excited.
I'm very excited.
The fire freezes in midair, and then we cut to the captain going, "You're probably wondering how I got here."
Yep, that's me.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Hell yes. Now I have to ask where all of you are with your minis. Garin, my boy.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Rei'nia.
Oh my gosh.
Miniature. Crocus. Stick it out.
Woo.
Unbelievable.
She's got heels like my girl. Good.
Hell yeah. And Arrow. Here we go, baby.
Oh my gosh. Wow, big boy. What a scary boy.
Wait,
Wait, let me see you. Wow. Oh, wait, can I see yours?
No, we just need 20 more minutes, Brandon.
Arrow.
Hey, look at all your minis.
Play with our toys. Wow.
Play with your toys. Do your thing. Any questions?
I'm so deeply obsessed.
Which direction is the bridge that we have?
Where's Nia? Where's Nia?
Knees right
Bridge
here.
this direction over here.
Okay.
Bridge over here. Torrance
Look at us.
over here.
That's a fearsome duo.
Do I
That
have
duo.
auto
at us.
intervene with me?
Yes, I believe you do have auto
I feel like I
intervene.
would. Yeah, I would
Yes,
have stuck around
absolutely.
with them.
So where
where
we
would
were
we
all
be?
talking right outside of Torm's Hill, right?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You were all talking right outside of Torm's Hill. We're gonna make that auto, and we're gonna find a little Tavine somewhere around here too. Make that Tavine. Okay,
I've never had a mini before.
that's awesome.
Baby's first mini.
So you guys were doing your shady stuff. This is the wagon that was brought in by the fellas. So you might be somewhere back in
Yeah,
this
I think so,
area.
yeah.
Okay.
Over here. So there's Otto and Tavine right there.
Be over here.
You're over here with Phaedra. Hell yeah. So I'll tell you guys right now. This is the story reality we are in matches the mechanical reality, which is this is not a fair fight. These are soldiers. They have powerful weapons and armor and shields and everything like that. Everybody else here on the battlefield is a commoner.
Yeah.
The reason you guys all started in Ryebad Cole is that a group of soldiers would instantly slaughter any of you, not without question. So this moment is as tense can be. As you spray fire everywhere, the fire erupts. Everyone screams as one of them just walked up and breathed fire over everybody. Is there anything you say or do in this moment? Because you can feel that knife's edge. You have selected violence for you and possibly everybody here. Is there anything you say or do in this moment because you can feel like a stink of like a nearby predator? You can feel confusion. That thing that gets people killed more than anything else, as people do not know what they are supposed to do.
He shouts after spitting fire and they rear back. 7 overlords or 1,200 of us!
Give me persuasion with advantage, and I would also like you to roll with a D12 die of inspiration.
It's that guy. Okay. The total is... Oh, I have no persuasion bump.
And you're rolling that an inspiration die as well. Great.
21.
21. Amazing. As you shout that out, go ahead and select 5 commoners nearby you who are going to be activated to act.
This strong man with a blade in his hand.
Oh yeah. Great. He's going to rush forward and join you.
This guy who looks like he's about to break dance.
Hell yeah, right here.
Ninja in the village.
He's going to rush forward. Hell yeah.
This chef.
Chef is running forward.
Yep.
One of the kids.
Okay, I see a guy with this one with the hammer in their hand as well.
Hell yeah, great.
Little Bobby.
Yeah.
About time you learn.
Oh, not the guy with the flute.
Am I out?
You have one more.
I don't know. Yeah. We can change their minds with the power of song.
There's a little Kenku and the other side.
I'm gonna say this dwarven woman with a farming sickle over her shoulder.
Yes, okay. She's gonna rush out here and join you.
Yeah.
So as you call out 7 overlords, 1,200 of us, a group of people who you can see are the ones that were the most predisposed. Like they were, basically there's 5 people in the crowd that had your same exact idea and you beat them to the punch, and they rush. And you, even the dwarven woman was like, it could have gone either way, but now that it is violence, it better be us violence. Like, if you're picking violence, do violence hard as you can. What I'd like you to do now, you have 5 commoners. These are commoners, man. They do 2 damage on a successful hit.
Me too.
go ahead. I just want you to roll 5d20. You're gonna roll 5 attacks for me. Go ahead and roll the 2 next to you first.
Okay.
They add 2 to hit.
17
17 is a hit.
and a 7.
17, okay. So rushing up to the soldier right in front of you, you see the guy with the blade who just has literally he just has a farming shovel, rushes up to a guy in full half plate and jams a gardening implement under his helmet and scores under his fucking collarbone. That's him. Go ahead and give me 3 attack rolls for these guys rushing up to that soldier over there.
Okay, so that gets us 17,
17 hits.
4, and a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, they rush up to that soldier. Once again, you see one of them has a hammer they've been using to help build the bridge, coming over from the bridge area over here, runs up, clocks the guy across the helm, and the other one just runs up and gets a hand in through the armor and begins to try to strangle the guard standing. Just get your hands in. You were the one who decided to be brave. He's coming right for you.
Fake it or try anyway.
Fake it or try anyway.
I blacked out.
No, it's
What is your armor
the best
class?
It is 11.
motivational poster,
Okay.
I think.
Pretty easy to hit.
I need that framed in my office.
Like a cat in the snow or something. It's like fake it. Until
Yeah, fake
How many
it.
hit
Try
points do you have?
anyway.
11.
Okay.
It's legitimate.
You take 9 points of damage. He takes a swing at you and connects for 9 points of damage. This badly injured soldier is going to take a swing at Crocus. That is a miss. That is a hit.
I have an AC of 14.
AC of 14, that is a hit. He deals you 6 points of damage. What are you at?
I am down to 4 hit points.
4 hit points. This guy is going to step forward, take a swing. That's a hit. He drops Otto. Goes forward. Otto falls to the ground, and he's going to take another step forward as well to close with the rest. This one's going to swing on Garin. What's Garin's armor class?
Oh, 7.
7.
He's an older fella.
Garin, you take 10 points of damage. This one cuts down both of the ones in front of them. 2 strikes of a sword. And then we move to this last one here, who's going to take a swing for Rei'nia.
Yeah. Miss, motherfucker.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Rei'nia, you take 6 points of damage.
Cheers.
What are you at?
Something less than 6. 4.
4. So, for the first time, maybe in your life, a sword travels across your arm, and you feel a shatter of bone. Something fractures, and there has been much conflict and violence in and around you in your life, but this is the first time that you have run up, done something brave. And in the stories about brave things, they are rewarded by the gods. And you are hit with a tempered piece of steel that, if it had been 6 inches in another direction, would have ended your life on the spot. That is the soldiers. We get back Arrow. That is your turn again.
Okay.
You go before the captain, who had to come out of a surprise condition and rolled bad on initiative. But you can tell he is of a different class than these already formidable soldiers.
Big old knife he's got.
I've already seen in the blink of an eye people go down, and they are... I know that I'm leading the charge into danger. I think that people will prevail here, but the responsibility is on my shoulders for starting it, so I'm going to walk through these 2 gentlemen here.
Great.
He's bleeding profusely. I'm going to slap a hand down on the captain's shoulder and say, "No bent knees today, I'm afraid." And I will use my second and final charge attack to cone these 3.
Hell yeah, go for it.
It's a dex save, 13.
Dex save. Captain fails.
Yes.
These 2 soldiers fail as well.
Making up for
Get coned.
4 damage. The captain takes 4 points of damage, and that's D and E take 4. Okay. 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage there. This one is looking very hurt right here. That is your turn. The captain is going to turn to you. Your armor class is 11.
I'm getting hit.
Oh, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm going to roll this in front of the board. He's going to make 2 attacks.
Oh no.
He hits on a 7 or higher.
Oh no.
15.
Okay.
And he deals you 7 points of damage.
Down.
Arrow goes down. On your turn, as you go down, do you want to make one final persuasion check for me as you rush forward? Or do you, if you only if you wish?
If the crowd for a split second hushes at the sight of this dragon, this gold dragonborn who kicked off this fight, just for a split second, and you can hear croaking out of his voice, "Change is coming."
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Where's my dice? I'll just roll it twice. Persuasion, 16.
16, hell yeah. Pick 4 more to run up on your turn and join you.
Let's do Mr. Clawhand here.
Hell yeah. He'll rush forward over here. Great.
I think this little raven individual will join.
Hell yeah. He's gonna rush forward and fill the gap.
We'll have that black and white haired.
He'll rush forward, yeah.
And then this guy with the stein is going to come try to break that crockery on somebody's head.
Hell yeah. Okay. He's gonna rush up over here. Go ahead, give me 2 attack rolls for those close.
And attempt to bludgeon the captain's, he's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
She wants to just sort of ting and use that to hopefully kill him.
Bludgeon him with the symbol?
Bludgeon him with the Moonweaver symbol.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What are you feeling in the moment that you pick up that holy symbol?
I think Nia is such a frantic, shaking person. She is constantly needing to use her hands to keep her mind still. When she picks up that Moonweaver symbol, a calmness and a serenity washes over her unlike anything she has ever felt. The world almost gets quiet. She picks that up. She feels the weight of her sister's locket in her bag. She steps over anyone in between her and this captain, and she just looks at him, almost feeling sorry for him, understanding that he has put himself in a position of, it's 7 against 1,200. He very well could have decided to join us to build a better world, but he decided to be an obstacle. And so Nia does what she does with obstacles, and that is push it out of her way.
To respect the free will of all beings means to respect when one has made themselves an obstacle to a kinder world. With no malice or hatred in your heart, you take the beautiful symbol of the Moonweaver from where it lies in the mud and ash, the rain subsiding, fog roiling. You lift it on high, move forward. I would like you to make an attack roll with advantage because Crocus and Garin stand side by side, your companions here. Make that roll with advantage. You will add your proficiency bonus. and you will add your wisdom bonus because as of this moment, you are a first level cleric.
Oh,
Level 1 never felt so good! Go ahead.
oh gosh.
Make your attack roll.
That's a natural 17. Proficiency is 2. Wisdom is 3. So that's a 22.
22.
Yeah.
Please roll 3d10 radiant damage as you cast inflict wounds.
Oh my! I'm shaking, just so we can see what's happening here. Celia, the person, is shaking. Holy cow! Okay, I'm gonna faint. Where's the 10? What do 10s look like?
There you go. You got
This
that one. You
this
got that
one, and this one
Nia,
here.
Nia is
Oh,
the
there you go.
10.
You got it.
Crazy stuff, guys! Wild things are happening. That's a 1, a 4, and a 6. So that is 11.
With 10 hit points left, how do you want to do this? Yeah! Here we go!
Okay.
Okay.
Nia, the calmest she has ever been, feeling so emboldened by the people around her. She is so far from her family and has yet, in this moment, feels an incredible sense of belonging. She looks at Arrow down. The being, who got her to the point of where she's trying to go, the person who promised to lead her back to this point, and she feels the earth underneath her feet. Under her breath, she says, "Change is coming, and I am change." She brains him. She may, like, even as she's down, she's like, there's a frantic joy within her. She just bam, 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 until she feels as though now is a proper time to be done.
Garin and Crocus. Crocus, you just activated some crazy magic power that you've never seen before. Garin, your hammer's still crackling with it, and wreathed in fog and moonlight, the holy symbol of the Moonweaver shining in her hands, Rei'nia lifts it aloft as though to invoke a miracle. And the miracle she invokes is making the thing glow as she bashes this fucking guy's head in with it. Boom, boom! It is a magic that is at once mystical, but profound in its mundanity. This was not a moment where an obstacle would be removed invisibly or with the rough edges cut off. Miracles, when they touch the real world, get dirty. And this captain is gonna be eating ash and mud in rainwater in the final moments of his consciousness. Captain defeated. Rei'nia, what a turn. Unbelievable.
Crazy town. This is my favorite game.
Incredible. Okay.
23.
23 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
All right.
Go back.
Oh, that was a mistake. 4.
4 damage.
Not awful, but not great.
4 damage. Unfortunately, he has 5 hit points left. So you're gonna have to roll that first die of sneak attack damage because you are a first level rogue.
D6.
D6. It automatically does at least 1 damage, but let's see what you roll anyway. Here you go. 5. Phaedra, how do you want to do this? Describe how he goes down.
Put that bitch in the dirt.
This is the one that dropped Otto.
Oh, this is the one that dropped Otto. I come up behind him with the stiletto, and I think, like, put it right against this guy's neck, and I just whisper into his ear, "You don't mess with the roach garden," and just yeah.
You open up a second smile under his chin, and he drops to the ground dead. And immediately, another one of the commoners here picks up that long sword. Ah! just howls for blood.
Yes.
Incredible, Phaedra. Great. Okay, that one is toast. That is going to be death saving throw from Crocus.
Natural 20.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! You have got to be fucking kidding me! You are unkillable!
Yeah.
Crocus, the monster. A distant voice rumbles like thunder. You're gonna take that lying down?
Okay, so just clarification, this means I can stand up, correct?
You have 1 hit
I
point
have
at the
one-
beginning of your turn.
Yeah, at the beginning of my turn.
Wow.
So I would like it to just be that he's laying there on the ground, he's crackling, he falls he's laying in the mud, comes around, and all of a sudden a bolt of lightning just goes, just basically defibrillates him back up.
You would have defibrillated. By the way, I don't know if everyone can see where we're headed here. Yeah. You absolutely gained your first level on that nat 20 death saving throw. 1,000,000%. And are, I believe, your class is fighter, right? Or no?
I know, we were going, it was, I think,
monk? Were we going monk?
Yeah, we were going monk. Yeah, we guess we're going monk.
I think on that death save, you come back feeling centered in a power and focus like you have never felt in your life before. Of our heroes, Garin is the only one that has not attained his first level as an adventurer. So I'll turn to you here, Matt, and I'll ask you a question. As Garin returns to his strength that night, do you think he feels a younger strength return to him in this moment? Or instead, does some connection or secret of the earth come to him in his dreams? And I will leave that choice to you, and you may choose whichever of them you wish, for that secret wisdom to come to you or for that old strength to return.
Given the things that he's experienced in the most recent of times, I'd say as he drifts into a nice and buzzed, exhausted and grossly sore stupor, the crackling fire and the comfort of his friends being the last thing he sees before he drifts away, I think the memory of the distant halls he once built comes again. The pride of the craft. And while he was never a man of strong faith, you can't shake from his cultural upbringing the presence of the Allhammer, whether it be colloquially spoken or just a symbol of pride in one's craft. The act of creation is something special, and something he lost for a very long time. And seeing these people come together, seeing this community come together, seeing people rebuild a word that he said, the first word that he really said and felt he was fully behind after stepping out of the ash of the destruction of Ryback Cole. He thinks of the scarred hammer he held in his hand today, and it reminds him of that symbol. And I think probably for the first time in his life, in the presence of divinity, faith in each other, and faith in the future, faith in change. Maybe he hopes to hold a bit of that sight of the Allhammer upon himself.
Our dear friend Garin, tough as nails, old as dirt, does not seek that younger strength and seeks that wisdom instead. And so instead of leveling up, something becomes true about this world. You sleep and snore, ale and little crumbs of bread in your beard. Arrow, you stay by your bonfire, and for the first time in a lifetime, you feel the rays of the rising sun come through the clouds like the warm embrace of a long-lost brother. The sun rises, and an arm reaching, a hand holding the embrace of sunlight. It returns to Exandria as it hasn't in centuries in this land. And you look out as the fog parts and see that Torm's Hill stands at the edge of a vast valley. The mountains shaped here by hands long ago that shaped the mountains themselves. All these people and the many survivors that come after them, unbeknownst to them, stand at the beginning of a vast valley. The approach of the Wild Mother having raced through it, the rain of the Storm Lord having fallen down upon it. This land will not know ash or shadow again, and instead, a valley shaped as if by careful hand and wise design to make a land rich with life, where all of the people now here can see under sunlight is green and growing, ready for the work of living things to make a world anew in hope and wonder. The most beautiful valley you've ever seen, waiting for lives to be built here by hand. That's all for this episode of EXU Unlimited Divergence. I'll see you next week.